Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Map of the Year 2019 with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very, very welcome. And if you're watching this on the day of the video's release, may I wish you a very happy new year. Well, this is it. This is part 6 of 6. This is the end of it all, the finale, the show where I finally announce my best map of 2019. But if you've only just arrived and you've missed the first 5 parts, boy have I got a treat for you. First of all, you need to be subscribed to the channel because why wouldn't you be? Hitting the notification bell is a bonus as well. You'll never miss another show. But also, I have 5 preceding shows, each with 2 great maps, and some of those great maps will be on the contenders list for your personal map of the year. So head on over to my channel, have a look at the playlists, look up Map of the Year, and you will not be disappointed. But what have I got for you today? Well, I have got 2 great maps, 2 immensely popular maps. In fact, between them, at the time of recording, they have around 65,000 subscribers between them. Let that sink in. 65,000. This particular map has 50,000 of them, and both are 100% vanilla maps, meaning the only things you'll want to subscribe to are the themes and the LUTs. But what's first up today? The answer is Kerrisdale Bay Vanilla Map by Sidai. Now, if you don't know much about creators, Sidai is top echelon. In fact, if I did a poll to find out who people thought was the best map maker on the workshop, I would be surprised if Sidai was outside of the top 3. They are that good. This particular map, well, this has got something a bit different from pretty much all the other maps that we've seen this year. The great maps, this is. It's not just a river map, it's a multiple river map. And not multiple rivers rolling into one big river. It's multiple rivers running side by side into a bay where we do have a pre-existing harbour. Not really going to see that today, but you can always check out the full review for a little glance at the harbour. But we've also got pre-existing electricity coming from a vanilla dam. We have got toll booths down here by the bridge, so you'll have income straight off the start of the game, which would be amazing. And it's just a really, really well thought out, realistic, but vanilla. I'm going to call it a luxury vanilla map, actually. I think that's the best word for it. It shines. It truly shines. And again, I expect a lot of you to say, no, you picked the wrong map for Map of the Year. It should be this one. And I can't really argue with you. Because when I reviewed it first time round, I thought it would be. I didn't think anybody was going to surpass this one. But in my head, it's just been beaten. It has just been beaten. So yes, what a wonderful piece of work. We've got great mountains. The theme and LUT, we've got the not so rocky European hills theme. And the dark green LUT. Nothing wrong with that combination. Giving us this lovely, dark, almost brooding river valley. All these little rivers coming in from the hills, and then we've got the rivers running parallel with each other through the valley. I can see potential for ferries. I can see potential for little industrial islands and such like. There are just so many ways of taking on a map like this. There's just so many areas, and so it's little village in the hills. Can you see that? Well, there isn't one, but you could be building one. What are you watching this show for when you could be playing City Skylines and playing a map like this with so much potential? There's also some lovely little detailed areas as well up in the mountains. I won't spoil it for you, I'll let you do some exploring yourself. But it's truly, truly magnificent. So there we go, that's Kerrisdale Bay Vanilla Map by Sidai. Little top-down view of that one. But what is going to be my map of the year? Well, I've already told you vanilla map, but this particular vanilla map, the winner, my outright winner, it kind of set a new genre all on its own. I mean, yes, people have been making vanilla maps for the longest time, and yeah, quite rightly so, and many of them truly great ones. But then one comes along and they just set new standards. They set new standards, they break the mould, and like I say, creating a new genre, which is something. But Kerrisdale Bay, don't overlook it. Great map. Really, really great map indeed. But my map of the year is this one. There we go. You may already recognise the colour schemes. We're using the Agwil Vare theme and the Relight 2 Natural LUT on this one. I'm going to do a little flyby and have a little take-in of the country air. It feels fresh, it feels clean, it feels almost alpine. It's somewhere you just know you go here and you come back healthier than when you left, wouldn't you? So yes, this particular map, new genres. We've got a few new genres with this one, and it's not just a question of making new genres. It's making the whole lot come together in a map that people would actually want to play. I mean, it's great saying, hey, look, I've got a really good idea. For example, my last good map, St. Catherine's Point, I incorporated the Tides mod. Now, was it a great map? That's for you guys to decide, not for me. But I incorporated a new mechanic, and very few other maps have actually tried to do that as well. And incorporating that Tides mod was a unique feature. Now, this one has got a few unique areas as well, which were unique at the time, but have been copied much since. Yes, we are talking about Revelstoke by Bringer of Fire. Now, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of you out there who predicted that this would be my map of the year in advance of this show, and if that was you, congratulations, you were right. Give yourself a pat on the back. You see, this was the map that started the new genre, that genre being the custom vanilla dam. Up until Revelstoke, when we wanted a dam, what we would do is we would take a dam, we would draw it out, it would arc, and then it would cut off a bit of the river somewhere, and it's a dam. It's a vanilla dam. You couldn't do anything else, could you? There was nothing else you could do. And then Bringer of Fire came along and went, right, what can we do with this then? That's different. That's better. And they created something just a little bit special. Now, it's much copied. It has been much copied since, hence it's a new genre. It's not a one-off, it is a new genre. And you might argue that there are some other custom vanilla dams out there that are better than the one in this map. And I wouldn't argue against you, because, well, you take an original and you improve upon it, don't you? Not that the dam on this map is bad at all, it really isn't. But people have taken this and they have run with it, and they have gone to the next level with it. That doesn't mean that they're better, because without this map, they would not exist at all. Hence, Revelstoke is the map of the year. Now, is it the most aesthetic map of the year? Well, no. It's good. In fact, I gave it 5 stars for good, because I can't see how this could have been improved on within the genre and the boundaries that it's set for itself. This is perfect. But are there prettier maps? Yeah, of course there are. Are there more realistic maps? Yeah, there definitely are. What about detailing? Well, I did give it 5 stars for detailing. Again, I can't see what more could have been done within the niche that is this map. It's perfect for what it needs to be. Are there more intricately detailed maps out there? Yes, there are. Definitely are. What about playability? I gave this 5 stars for gameplay. Yeah, perfect score. Are there more playable maps out there? Well, depends what you want to achieve, but I would say there are maps that are possibly more enticing to want to build a mega city on, or do mountain villages and whatever, but you can do all of that on this map quite happily. Honestly, It's a groundbreaking map, and that is why it is Map of the Year. It couldn't have done any more within its unique niche, and it was unique at the time. It just stands out. It's amazing. It's just top drawer. So let's go down and have a little look at this custom vanilla dam, because whilst this did actually set a new genre with this one, it's also set new standards, this map, with regards to the mountains. And with those mountains in the distance there, we'll go and have a little look at those in a minute. Because this map isn't just about a dam. It's about a whole playable experience. It shines. It truly does. So yes, custom vanilla dam coming up here. Remember, this is the vanilla dam, the one that you stretch out, it gets a little bend in it, and it's been tweaked and recreated, just something new, something different, using the vanilla canals as well as sluice gates, and that has been much copied as well. We have, of course, there everybody's favourite factory, but it's a different show altogether, isn't it? There you go, a perfectly straight dam with a little bit of detailing there. If you have natural disasters, you'll have the outgates as well underneath, but doesn't matter, you don't really see them, so it doesn't really affect the actual map at all. And then we little pan around this way, and there's your sluice gates there. It's really very cleverly done indeed, and I think this was the defining moment of 2019 and map making. Just this dam on its own, and again making it work into a map that just stands out. So there you go, that is dam making 101, breaking all of the rules and creating something truly unique and wonderful. I'm wondering what the next genre breaking map will be, who will be the creator, and will it be Bringer of Fire, or have they literally used up every single idea that there is? Because there will be limits, it's only a game. Mountains, well, these sediment layers, we have seen it attempted before. We haven't seen it done as well as we see here, especially in this mountain ridge over here. This is aesthetically really pleasing indeed. As I said earlier, we are using the Aguil Vert theme, so the snow up here isn't actually snow. I think it's sand. I could be wrong. It's sand or oil. I think it's sand, and it's being painted on to look like snow, and it just looks amazing. You can see you got the trees running up the valley there, which is where your water runoff would be into the river system. It's totally believable. It's totally believable, but also imposing. And we haven't just got the sediment layers going on there as well. We have this this rocky outcrop at the front here. That is imposing. That in itself, for me, is a work of art. We've even got a bit of a heart-shaped lake just on the underside of the rocky ridge there. Truly amazing, amazing piece of work. There's hardly anything on this map that you look at and you go, do you know what? I would just change that. And that's where the great maps stand out. Good maps, you can look at it and go, what I would do better is this. What I would change is that. This one, I wouldn't change a thing. It's just right, isn't it? So we'll peel back and get a little overview of the entire map. You can see the river system running through it, the lake leading into the rivers, and then you got the outlet at the bottom there as well. It's just really lovely work. So there we go, a little bay in the top left hand corner there, two little snow-capped mountain ridges. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Revelstoke by Bringer of Fire. That is my map of the year for 2019. If you haven't subscribed to it, now is a very good time to do so. The links to the original review and, of course, to the Steam Workshop page are in the description down below. Also for Kerrisdale Bay as well. So do take a few moments, go and subscribe to those ones. Make sure you like them up on the workshop as well, just to reward. And you should do this for any map or asset that you like. Make sure that you just click that like button once you've subscribed to it and you know that you like the item. It really does reward the creators, and they really do deserve to be rewarded. So anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for joining me on this march through the very best of 2019. It's 2020 now. We've got a whole host of maps coming this year. I have no idea whether the standards are going to get higher and higher or whether they'll start slipping. There's only one way to find out, and that is to explore it with me. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do so now. Do it now. And of course, make sure you like my videos as well. Liking them gets me seen by more people, helps me grow a little bit bigger every day, and of course, that will keep me going. Or I could just quit. Should I quit? Don't let me quit. I love doing this. I've been BonBonB. You have been very, very welcome. This has been Map of the Year 2019, and I'll see you very, very soon.